and Jason Blumenthal and the running crew and the pit crew and the downstairs crew and the upstairs crew, Parker, Dan, Kelly. It's about Andy Rubino and Drew Nerlich running your sound. It's about Allie Hetz running your lights. It's about Catherine Fox, Emily Walls, Kevin Wells running your follow spots. If they decide to turn them off, you're in the dark. It's about Elena Jordan, Vince Scalise getting your props ready. It's about Sarah Copeland, Amy Sudak, Jenny Bakakos, and all the makeup crew and the hair crew getting you ready. It's about Mrs. Zahn and her enormous costume crew. That's a job and a half in itself, working with all these people, getting you all dressed here. It's about dance captains keeping things fresh, Diana, Stephen, student directors, Jimmy, Lauren. There's a lot of people here, and traditionally we spend a lot more people thanking them, but it's really, really late here. And most of you only know this for theater. A lot of you, this is your first chance. This is your first time doing theater. And many of you who've done theater before, this is all you know. Some of us went to Theater Fest this year and saw some shows, which their instant reaction is, not the kind of show that I would want to get involved in. It doesn't engage me. And then very, very few of us went to Northwestern a few weeks ago to see a show, and we all said, yes, this is what live theater is about. And we have made a conscious decision here through the years that we're going to up the ante and make it like a college-level theater program. And this is what we need to pass on to all these new people here, that this is what is accepted, this is the only thing that's accepted, and this is what we pass on for generation to generation here. Ladies and gentlemen, I've always gone to the theater and been engaged, enriched, and moved. I find something in every production I've ever seen that moves me. It's something that only live theater can do. And what a thrill it is when you go to Northwestern and you see a musical like Parade, and it does everything a good show is supposed to do. It totally engages you, and it totally moves you. It makes you laugh when it's supposed to. It makes you cry when it's supposed to. But you look at it and say, how do they do that? Well, not only do I like going to theater, I like producing theater and directing theater. And what a thrill it's been at Johnsburg High School to produce the same kind of theater that engages people and moves people. Where else can this happen where you take an audience and 1 minute you're making them laugh, a minute later you've got them in the palm of your hand with drama, and a minute later you have them crying? It's something that could only happen in live theater, and it could only happen with really good live theater. And that's what you all want to be a part of. We've got to pass this on to the new generation. We only have Morgan and Maggie as freshmen. I've never done a show, a musical, with just 2 freshmen. In 3 years from now, when you guys are seniors and people will be talking to you, you'll tell them about, well, when I was a freshman, I got to be on stage with Dana Bjorky, Jimmy Nicholas, Lauren Manicky, and Jeff Vitale, and Paige Barlow. On and on and on and on. And you will be passing this on to somebody else. Every note that we've given you, every comment that we've made, every bad thing that you've heard about how dare you still do this, it's because we want you to make you to look better, to put on a show that takes an audience and transports them to a different time and a place. Something that can only be done with live theater. Those of you that are doing this for your very, very first time, I am totally amazed and excited how you have blended in with all these veterans here, and you've picked up exactly what is expected on stage. Now pick up what is expected to be off stage. Here it is, Julia. Okay. There's so many things in your life here at Johnsburg High School that are mediocre. You come to school every day, you punch in, and sometimes you do your best, and sometimes you just fake it. And you go, what the heck, it's not that important anyway. But there is one thing that is really important to you. And there's one thing that has never been mediocre about this school, and that's what goes on the stage. It's just a little bit more important, it's just a little bit better, and you guys have the responsibility, no matter what you're doing, whether you're painting jets on there, whether you're moving a prop, whether you're dressing someone, whether you're doing a follow spot, turning on a light, turning on somebody's mic, you have a responsibility that it's not a mediocre thing. It is way above average at a college level here, because that's what our audience is going to expect. Nobody's going to miss a cue. Nobody's going to miss a scene. Because, ladies and gentlemen, for a lot of these people here, a lot more, just like we have few freshmen, we've never had this many seniors. We've never had this many great seniors in a production. It's going to be over after 6 performances. And theater is a living, breathing thing that only exists while it's being performed. After 6 times of doing this, it's done. It's over. It gets put away. I want you to cherish and love it so much because other than my family, it has been the most important thing in my life for 32 years. I don't care what you do after Johnsburg High School. It will just not be as unique and special as what you're going to do these next 6 times. So thank you for everything that you still have to do to take this a step further. And thank you for everything you've done, because we've been together for a very long time and you've worked so hard, and we just want it to be absolutely perfect.